Listen up. If you're a hard or private money lender and you're still using Excel to handle your entire loan portfolio, there's a better way, and let me show you. Jumping in here, this is called Lendr. This is our lending platform. This is the dashboard. It shows some different metrics around like what we've earned so far in the last couple of months. Shows some other things around like the active loans that we have, the different statuses, how much we can expect to make, the amount of total capital we have, outstanding capital, different things like that. As I jump in here to our pipeline, anytime you have a new loan application, this is where it's going to dump into. I'm going to go ahead and clone this just so I don't mess up an active loan that we've got going. So the new one shows here. The nice thing is you can move these cards around. So if you have a lot of loan applications and a lot of stuff coming through your pipeline, you can kind of track it individually and just make sure that you don't lose track of anything. So if I jump in here, we can see we've got the property address, the loan status, information about the property, loan amount, the individual who's buying the property, etc. Also, any of these metrics here that have a dashed or dotted line underneath them, this is something that we can change. So I can just come in here and say, cool, just kidding. We're going to change the loan amount to 100,000 instead of 150. You've got different settings here, like you can do interest-only loans, you can do fully amortized, balloon payments, things like that. You can choose to charge payments or not if you don't want to. I mean, you can customize everything. We've got extension fees, different purchase metrics, property details, you name it, like it tracks it all. We've also got like a photos tab. This particular property doesn't have any photos, so it won't show anything there. We've got document management. So anytime we generate some documents, it'll show up here automatically. I'll show you that in a second. We've got charges that we can track. We've got payments that we can collect automatically via ACH through the platform. We've got some other like updates. So as borrowers submit updates to the different projects, it'll automatically show up here in the tab. This is pretty cool. It's got like a public data section, which I really like. We can pull public data from county records, from MLS, from Zillow, from other things, aggregate it all together. And it gives us like different buyers metrics. We can see like, okay, this is like probably on the low end what this is worth. This is probably like the middle range, and this is the high. So some other cool stuff there. It's also got a borrower and investor portals, like I mentioned before. So you can see all of our borrowers are listed right here. I'm going to skew out some of the metrics just so we don't expose other people's information. We've also got investors. So I'll show myself, like this shows some of the capital that we have. It also shows our current balance, some of the different projects that we're invested in. You can see all of those here. Just keeps track of everything for you. There's transactions tab, etc. So you can swap these out. You can add transactions, show distributions, everything tracks it for you. There's also a documents tab, so you can upload documents that both you and your borrowers and your investors can see. Coming over here to the loans, these are active loans that we're currently servicing. So we can see this is a newer one. We're only 13 days into this project, but some of these other ones, like this thing is paying off soon. And so it's a little bit past our 6-month timeline. So again, that's something that the system tracks. The other really cool thing that I love about the software is automatic document generation. So let's take this one, for example. I can click here, and what it'll do is it'll automatically generate a term sheet for me. So it automatically calculates everything, and it spits out this DocuSign that I can send right to the borrower and have them sign. Once they agree to the terms, then we can get moving on the underwriting process. The other thing is it also does like regular document generation. It'll generate all of your loan docs. It'll generate your payoff statements, everything like that. So I can come here to generate loan docs. If I want, I can do it as like a Word or a PDF format. I'll just do a PDF, and I'll just do like, where I lend, we do deeds, not mortgages. So I'll do the preset documents. And if I come in here, I can see, okay, here's my lender instruction letters. It automatically calculates or like generates everything for the different title companies, the instruction letter. It also does the promissory note for me, does the deed of trust. And again, all of these are like 100% customizable, but you can do it to your heart's content. So we're just getting started. Those are the basic things. Like it does other reports, collects payments, offers distributions to your investors, lots of different things. But I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to show you like the basis of everything it does. So again, if you're looking for a loan management platform, this is the way to do it. We used Excel before, and it was a nightmare just because there were so many moving pieces and got convoluted. And, I had issues collecting documents from borrowers and investors and getting them onboarded and keeping my investors up to date with where their capital is at and the projects that they're working on. It was a huge mess. Lendr is the platform we use. We think it works really well. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a link in the description below. You can get a demo, and I'd love to chat.